Okay, so this is my second binder, the practice management one. So I'm just going to go through briefly a couple of things that I put in here. The first tab, I kind of combined a couple of things, was the pre-visit and the first visit. From there, I also made a tab for the health classes, the ROF, and the exam. And the next one that I made is actually something that I've experienced. I worked in a chiropractic office and nobody ever taught me insurance, care plans, and cash. So there's a ton of things that go into managing a practice, but there's also a lot of emphasis on insurance and how you're going to get paid, and how you're going to make these care plans. So I was fortunate enough to work for a chiropractic office before I came to Life University. So I know how to call insurances, verify benefits, verify in-network and out-of-network, which is usually never covered by a chiropractic physician. So I also included cash plans because if that's something that I want to pursue eventually, is just doing all cash, how do you do that? How do you approach the patient saying, listen, we don't accept your insurance, we're going through cash? So I've been fortunate enough by my previous doctor that I worked for to break down every type of in-network chiropractic insurance and see what are the differences between using your insurance and what are the differences between not using your insurance and how much money you're going to save. Because ultimately, your patients are going to ask, how much is it going to cost? We may be able to save their life, but if it costs $9 million, we're never going to be able to do that because they can't afford it. So I've learned throughout my progress and working at a chiropractic office how to manipulate care plans, which is also in this, manipulating care plans, how many visits a week, how many times a week, how often do I want them to re-sign a new care plan? If I want them to sign for 30 visits initially for 10 weeks or anything like that, how do I discuss with the patient what their insurance is going to pay for? Because ultimately, a lot of times, it comes down to money. People want chiropractic care, however, they just can't afford it because they think it's too expensive. And that is not my goal. I would love to go for an initial cash plan, obviously, because insurance has nothing to do with keeping you healthy, unfortunately. But other than, the visits and the re-exams and trying to talk to our patients about referring people to our office, which is another part of this healthcare class, is really all of it ties into keeping the patients that we already have. So I've been fortunate enough to be blessed with working in a chiropractic office, seeing what works right, seeing what doesn't work, and kind of manipulating this kind of binder, the management, the practice management of what I saw were good things and bad things in the chiropractic office. So I think moving forward, this is what I'm going to use, and that's my second binder. Thank you.